Hello, sports fans, and welcome to Got Next Gaming and a new episode of Strike 'em Out here on MLB 15, the show, Road to the Show. We're going to be jumping into the 2017 season with our favorite closing pitchers, Strike 'em Out. It's been a while since I've done this series, as we've given them a little bit of a sabbatical with Madden hitting the store there and coming out, and we've been doing some of the Madden series in place of this one, but I'm not stopping it. I'm going to continue it on, and we're going to continue on here with a brand new season for our closing pitcher. This will be his first full season of baseball, of Major League action, actually. I should say not just baseball action, but Major League action. We're going to take a look at the lineup there, see that he is penciled into the closing pitcher's spot there in the lineup. Looks like a decent starting staff for us as well. Maybe this team will do a little bit better this year with some solid pitching. We're going to jump into the calendar, see what we get first, and we're going to get a game against St. Louis, so we're up 6-2 here in the bottom of the ninth with 1 out and 2 on. Talk about laying the pressure on early for our young closing pitcher. Let's see what he can do as he comes on in, and he's going to talk to the pitching coach there, and they're going to hand off the ball and see what he can do to close out this game for his team and get them the victory here early in the season. I think we're about 5 games into the year already with this team, but let's see what Strike 'em Out can do. So 0-1 count here. There's a bunt that's laid down, and he will have to field it. He throws the ball, and it goes right over the first baseman's head. Runner will make it to second. A run will score. Complete mental error on Strike 'em Out's part. He should have just held onto the ball and put it in his pocket, but he throws it. Had no chance of getting him anyway with the throw, but, fastball pitcher thinks he can just fire it over there to first base, and he does not. He just kind of just throws it right over the first baseman's head. Cost him 1 run there. So 2 on here, and the ball, next batter, hit down the third base line. Third baseman can't get the ball, and another run will score there. Actually, 2 runs will score as a runner comes around from second as well. It was right down the third base line, and he gives up 2 more runs. Now it's an interesting game. One run lead here now, 6-5. And next batter, fly ball to left field, and it's an out. Thankfully, the runner from first will have to retreat back to first, and that'll be the second out so far. Hopefully he can get himself out of this one, folks, as he's already given up a bunch of runs here. Next batter, first pitch swinging. This one is fielded back up the middle, hit back up the middle, flips it to second for the force out, and that'll end the game, and he does get his save, but not after getting a little drama going there right away. Wow. Talk about putting on the pressure, and talk about making it a nail biter after that. I mean, they had a 4-1 lead there going into the a 5-run lead there going into the final frame, and he needed every one of it. You can see his ERA is ballooned out to a 13.5, but it is a save nonetheless. And yeah, so we're gonna have to see about getting some way of getting him some better points, because 28 points a game is not going to cut it to build up his attributes. So we're gonna go ahead and do what we did last season with him, and give him a little bit of a boost there with some of those points that I have. We're gonna use Stubbs to get him the 2-time boost for 25 innings. I wish I had the 5,500 Stubbs. I would have gone for the 150 innings and just kind of laid it out for the rest of the season and maybe next season as well. But we'll start with this and see how we do, and maybe we'll add more later on. So we're going to jump into the calendar here and take a look. We're already a week into baseball season, and we're going to see what Strike 'em Out gets next. Looks like it's another week or so before he gets into a game against Atlanta here. 4-1 lead in this one. There's a runner on second with nobody out. First batter, first pitch, hits this one down the line again, third base line out into left field. Runner will come around, and he's going to hold up at third, but he gives up the base hit, so now there's a runner on the corners with nobody out. And right away into this game, Strike 'em Out is struggling as he gives up the hit again. 2-2 count on this batter, who this one out to deep right field. Right fielder goes over, makes the catch. The runner will tag up, and it will easily score on that one to make it 4-2. Now gives up the gets the out, but does give up the run. We'll take it as long as he can keep getting outs. 0-1 count here to the next batter. This one is dribbled out in front of first base. Sets his feet. This one throws and does get the out. Runner is over at second base. Now there's 2 outs. Hopefully he can find his way out of this one, as it looks like he's struggling a little bit with his command as well and locating his pitches. Let's see what he can do going in with his next batter here. Still 2 outs, 4-2. Runner on second. This one is hit right back up the middle. It's a base hit. Center fielder will field the ball, but the runner comes around from third and is able to get home as the throw was offline, and that'll plate another run. 4-3. Here comes the pitching coach. I'm sorry. Pitching coach comes out to talk to Strikum out to say, hey, how are we going to play this one? Settle down. Hit your spots. Don't overthrow the ball. Just do your thing. We got confidence in you. We know you can do it. 0-2 count here. Final strike. This one is blasted out to right field. The ball will drop in, hit the wall. Runner comes around to score. That ties the game 4-4. That's a blown save for Strikum out as he just gives up the hit there. Line drive. And they're going to take him out of the game, folks. They're like, that's it, kid. Sit down. Cool off. Forget about this one. We got you from here on out. Don't worry about it. But that's deflating for him as he gets the blown save, gives up 2 more earned runs in his 2/3 of an inning pitch. The Brewers do go on to win the game eventually, but it's still very dejecting for him. Even with the 2-time modifier, he still only gets 26 points, and now that ERA is ballooned up to a 20.25. No strikeouts for our pitcher, who is so aptly named Strikum Out. He's given up 5 hits here in an inning and a third pitched, struggling mightily here in the beginning of the 2017 campaign. And we're going to see when he gets into game action again a couple of days later. 2-1 here is the score against the Cubs in the bottom of the 9th. Nobody out, nobody on. Deals. This one is a bunt down the third baseline. Third baseman barehands it, throws to first for the out. 1 out. Gotta love it there. Leave it to the third baseman. It's Trevor Plouffe out there playing third for us. Must have been traded over to the Brewers or picked up in the offseason somehow. I don't remember if he was on the team before, but we like having him out there as he's a good fielding third baseman, and we'll take it for the defensive effort there. So next batter, 2-2 count here. Drops that pitch in there, and it's hit to the third baseman once again, who will easily make the throw to first for out number 2 for our closing pitcher. So they're going to get into their final out here as we get into the next batter, hopefully their last batter, as we have a slim lead here, 0-1 count. Strikum Out, deals, and this one is lifted in the air to the right side, left side, and the first baseman moves underneath it to make the catch into foul territory. And that'll do for the game as the Brewers win this one. Strikum Out is able to bounce back in this one and show that dominant form once again. Really wasn't dominant, but at least he was getting the outs that he needed to get the save and get the win in a slim lead here. 2-1. The Brewers win this one, and we'll take it against the Cubs there. And we can see that it's 116 points now is what he earns in a strong effort. That ERA has dropped down to 11.57. Cannot believe what that looks like right now as of last year when he was in the low ones in ERA, the low 1 point whatevers in ERA. Unbelievable. So we're going to have to figure out what we're going to do for this guy to get him to settle down a little bit. We definitely need him to be that dominant pitcher that we know. He has not gotten many pitching opportunities here in the first month so far, as it's been, I don't know, this team is just not playing well again. The Brewers are now 9-16 as we go into a game here in May. Hopefully May brings on something new for us. Bottom of the 9th here against Pittsburgh. 7-4 is the lead. First batter here we're going to look at. He's going to hit this one through the middle into left field between third and short. Just talk about unlucky hits there. I mean, that's just unlucky. He's just got no luck here. I mean, a few more inches over and the third baseman makes the play and it's an out. Look at this here. We'll catch the replay as it's just enough to bounce past the third baseman, get out to left field for a base hit. He gives up another base hit here. 0-2 count against the next batter. This one will be grounded up the middle. Shortstop steps on second, throws on to first, gets the double play. Way to come around. We needed that one. That was huge, folks. Turn the double play. Now suddenly it's 2 outs. 1-2 count here against this batter. Grounded to first base. First baseman will field it and take it himself to step on the base to get the out there. Did you see Strikum Out get stuck again? I don't understand. It happens every once in a while where he gets stuck in that pitch animation and he doesn't get out of it. He can't break to the base right away. But the first baseman does get the out, and that's all that matters. Brewers are in this one 7-4, and Strikum Out gets himself another save, which is huge. Don't do too much. Just throw the ball enough and throw it right so that you can get your outs and get through the game. You can see 125 points again that we can add to attributes, hopefully build him up a little bit. He is now down at an 8.10 ERA, and we are into May. Good way to start May, but you know what? He still doesn't have a strikeout on the season, folks, so we can't end this episode until he at least gets 1 strikeout. So we're going to keep doing this until he gets a strikeout somewhere along the way. We're going to go into the bottom of the 9th here. 3-2 is the score. As you see, strike him out, walking in and dropping his glove. He's calm. He's relaxed. He's just going to come in here. Manager's going to hand him the ball, say, hey, we got confidence in you. Stay focused. You know how to do this. You've showed us last year how strong you can be and how dominant you can be. First batter, 1-2 count here. He delivers. Swing and a miss on the left side corner, upper corner. Strikeout. Sit down, sir. You are out. I've been waiting to say that all episode long, folks. You cannot believe how great that feels. He's finally got his first strikeout of the season. Next batter, 1 out, 1-2 count here. He deals. Swing and a miss on the cutter. Strikes him out. Sit down, sir. You are out. 2 strikeouts, 2 batters, 2 strikeouts. Gotta love it. We'll catch the replay on that one as he fools the batter with the cutter. That's the pitch we want to develop into a strikeout pitch, and it does it right there. Next batter, 1-2 count, 2 outs. He deals. Swing and a miss on the top of the fastball. Strikes him out to end the game. Strikes out the sides. Sit down, sir. You are out. Cannot believe it. He's finally back, folks. Looking great. Gets the win for the Brewers here. 3-2. Gets the save. And our boy is back. Strikes out the sides after not having a strikeout all season long. The first month of the season at all. Through his first 4 or 5 appearances. You'll see he'll get the player of the game award here for the Topps hardware. And we'll take it. 1 inning pitch, 3 strikeouts. Gotta love it. That's a way to bounce back. Showing that dominance once again. He's like, hey, I just needed to calm down and relax. Beginning of the season, jitters, that sort of thing. He'll get the little player card there. Love the way that looks as he is back, folks. 178 points for the effort. 4 saves now on the season. Does have that early blown save. But the ERA is down to a 6.23, so we're starting to look good. And that's what we needed out of him. He doesn't get many opportunities, but we'll take the opportunities that we do get. I mean, at first I was kind of thinking as I was playing these first couple of games that maybe we want to ask for a trade or something and get out of here. We needed a change of scenery, a new look, a new stadium, a new team. Because, the Brewers are off to a tough start here at 12-16. But maybe now that Strike 'Em Out's starting to come around, it'll inspire the team and get them a little bit more confident. We'll see our 544 points. We're going to head and dump him in to see if we can get that overall up. He has a potential of an A still. He was a top 50 prospect, so we got to find a way to get these attributes up, as it is tough to get a closing pitcher to build up and get those stats in there, to maintain them and to just build them up all together and try to keep on top of everything. It is definitely tough. But that's going to do it for this episode, folks. I want to thank you guys for stopping by. We will see more Strike 'Em Out coming up very soon. Please leave a like, and I'll see you around the channel. Goodbye now.